so I don't know where you want to put this here. I'll put it here in between it. Okay, so I wanted to start out with the B-Dogg questionnaire. So so we can ask, who are the owners or the directors behind B-Dogg's operations?
Well, myself and Jeff's partner on the B-Doggs Incorporated.
Okay. All right. Is the ownership team local to Brantford? Are you originally from the community or recently imported into the community?
Well, I am. Yeah, I'm a Brantford born and raised.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome.
And Jeff's.
I spent more time in Brantford.
Yeah, spent all his time here, but I mean, we're born.
Yeah, I live in Woodstock right now.
So
I'm from London, but you know, my wife's from Brantford.
He's been working though in Brantford,
and I've been
8
here.
or 10 years.
Yeah,
now.
Probably about 8 to 10 years. I've been working, you know, in and out of Brantford. Yeah.
All right, so Brantford wasn't just sort of like a, hey, this looks like a good place to set up shop. This
a lot of family here, a lot of a lot of
okay.
roots here for sure.
Okay. So see here, either one of you had a history of owning either restaurants or hospitality related businesses in the past?
Both of us, yeah. Jeff's had one in London or some in London, and then I've had, since I've been 23.
Okay.
So a lot of years.
Do you mind me asking what the brand were that are any of them still functional?
Yep, I started with Callahan's on King George Road back in the original days, and then built up the one in Port Dover, and the other one's in Brantford. Then I went on to Wendy's, had 21 Wendy's eventually, and then went on to Williams Coffee and Williams Fresh Cafe on that chain, and then on to B-Dogg.
Yeah, I was noticing that. I was doing some research before I came. I noticed that you guys, one of you two was connected through the Williams Corporation here in town.
And Jeff was the R&D chef there for.
That's probably the Brantford connection, right? Like it's a local home offices in Brantford, and
Okay, cool. What was the motivating factors as far as location is concerned? What was the motivating factors behind choosing this area on Colburn Street East?
I think for the reuse, recycle idea, we had the building.
Yeah, I mean, we had the building, right? So it's a matter of doing something a little different in the area. When you look around, there's a lot of places we're closing, you know, and we really wanted to be sort of a spark in the area that could, you know, we were using reclaimed barn board, kind of hoping to reclaim this area a little bit more. You know, there's the stadium going in eventually, and this area's we're hoping to start. You know, it's a busy street. I know the first time we had a meeting here, we both sat here, we couldn't get out of the parking lot, right? And that was one of those things we're saying, you know what, if we do it right, and we do it right for Brantford, it's going to be a place that can really, you know, really take off for this area.
Fantastic. Does the ownership team behind the B-Doggs, Be Different brand, have any strategic plans on how you'll become acquainted with your local community in the east end of Brantford? Do you have any strategies laid out for that yet, or are they in the development process?
You know what, we're really, tonight's like tonight even, right? We're trying to get our community involved. You know, we're tied in the community that way.
We've been involved. I've been to all the task force meetings here for the revitalization of this end. Been involved on the Mayor's Economic Task Force before for many years, so I'm pretty tied into all the regional stuff we've done at Brantford. And yeah, I think we'll continue to be tied in. I mean, obviously we're Brantford born and raised.
Okay, that's great. What's on the menu at B-Doggs? What can people expect when coming into your establishment?
Well, we're doing hot dogs, po' boys, sausages, variations of all different kinds of street food. Okay, we're going to start there first, right?
There is salads, poutines, fries, all fresh cut, hand cut, and then Jeff, you know, as a chef, does all the sauces and the toppings, and everything is done with a lot of care.
Okay, absolutely. Do you have any light menu options?
We do. We have an ahi tuna, which is nice and light. You know, it's got a wasabi. It's kind of like a sushi sandwich kind of po' boy roll. We have salad. We have 2 salads. We have doghouse salad, our slaw salad. We have a fish, a beachcomber fish. We also have
an all veggie sandwich.
We also have, one thing that's very important I think too, is we have one size. So we don't have double combo crazy things, right? Yeah. So it's one size fries, one size onion rings. Okay. We have one size milkshake. You know, and we think they're pretty decent portions for what you're getting, right?
Yeah, awesome. Are your products purchased from local distributors when in season?
As much as possible, yeah. We have a local bakery making our buns fresh every day. Yeah. We hand slice our buns every day.
Oh, cool.
You know,
it's a custom recipe. We used regional butchers that are from around here that are second generation and make everything for us with no fillers, hand tied.
No MSG, gluten free. Like, we just wanted a really good hot dog and sausage, right?
Sounds great.
Same with, you know, Cottle's Catch, great seafood supplier up in Kitchener there. And we try to use as much regional and local that we can, right?
Okay, cool. All right, so on a price point standpoint, when a customer is coming through the doors, what can an individual, a single individual, expect to pay an approximate figure for a meal at B-Dogg's?
Well, we start at $4 for
$4 for a hot dog, and that gets you the same size hot dog no matter what.
Yeah.
And then you go up to the fries.
Yeah, combo $7.50, I think, with a Coke, fries.
Okay.
And so it's pretty comparable to what's around at fast food, but it's all really good ingredients, high quality food. The buns are the important part too. Okay. I mean, this concept is really.
Took a long time of working with the recipe and trying, because they're grilled on both sides.
Yeah.
Just like a lobster roll is, and it's got potato. Some other secret recipe that Chef has.
But there's a nice caramelization on the buns.
Okay, great.
So like a grilled cheese, right? Yeah. And we really wanted to have that pop in our food.
Yeah.
That was like a food truck. When you go there, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
And you see the phenomenon all across from, you know, Hamilton is now known for food trucks in Toronto. Yeah. And there's lineups all around the door. So we want to bring that flavor into B-Dogg's.
Okay, that leads right into my next question, actually. A lot of people that have been following your Facebook page and have seen the images they've displayed so far of your food would compare it to food truck style food with a more of a creative flair than you would typically get at a standard restaurant, and more creativity going into it, higher quality ingredients going into it. What was the vision behind bringing food truck quality and